Hey guys, welcome back to our next episode of Digimon World Next Order. So last episode we took things up to a point in the story where we need to head over to Bony Resort to the Pink House, I believe. So anyway, that's what we will be pressing forward with this episode. First things first, we are just going to pass time until the next day, just because otherwise a bunch of things are going to reset and there's just no point being out there and having to deal with that outside of the city, especially since we'd have to come back to feed the guys anyway.
All right. Excellent. All right. Hey. Time for bed. Lucky. Excellent. That's right. did it! Nice! Excellent. All right. All right. Ready? That's right. You did it! That's right. Yeah! Good hit! Good hit! You did it! That's right. Lucky.
No! What's this? No one said anything about traps!
Oh, someone really is caught in the trap.
Hey, you two! Why are you... Hey! You're not the ones who set this trap, are you? Which means all that talk about a secret weapon was a lie!
A secret weapon? What are you talking about?
The Infinity Cross! An extreme weapon that fires infinite energy!
Oh, that? Nothing like that ever existed.
What? Really?
Thank you for falling for it. And now you'll talk.
Yeah! I can't believe I fell for this!
It's pointless. You won't get out of the trap that easily. Give it up.
That won't do! If they find out I secretly left, only to fall into an enemy trap! No! I'm shuddering at the thought of it! In this case, I'll have to use my trump card! Oh!
What's going on?
Oh! Oh!
You gotta be kidding me.
On your knees!
how come that appeared when MetalEtemon called it?
Is this another effect of the BH program infection? Enough power to control the Enforcer?
Okay then, Omegamon Zwart D, finish those fools!
You can take it! You can take it! Yeah! Good hit! You did it! Good hit! That's right! You did it!
Hey! The antivirus program!
What's going on? Omegamon Zwart D fail? I didn't plan for this! We must retreat!
We made it somehow.
This is the Infinity Cross? Totally cool! And terrifying! Ah! But why are we so weak? Hang on, Mireille. What's the meaning of this? I came here just as you asked, but it's still all unclear. I need an explanation from you, Mireille!
Loosh, how can you be so careless? You're the reason I ended up in this mess!
Loosh, you know that thing? Not at all!
Oh, brother, this is why I hate kids! Hey, get up! Get up and do something about them! That's right! That's the way to finish them! What? How did I?
Has the antivirus program worked to restore your sanity?
I wonder. I still appear to be confused.
Let's get out of here then. Maybe we should finish this.
I think not. Omegamon Zwart D has an important role to play from here on out.
Is that what you meant by big plans, Mr. Mamio?
Hang on. Let's leave it at this for now. The enemy will overhear the information.
Oh, you're right. The traitor. It was Loosh, right?
What are you talking about? Could someone explain?
I apologize, Himari. I never meant to trick you. It was all staged to make sure that Loosh was indeed an enemy spy.
I'm no traitor! I would never betray you!
You seem to know nothing. But there is no doubt that you were the one passing information to our enemies. You were the only one I ever mentioned the Infinity Cross to and what it could do.
No, but
What's the point? You've already seen inside the Trojan horse.
Are you Suzuki?
What? Suzuki? It can't be. What's going on? All this crazy screaming.
Are you quite well, Master Shoma?
Yeah, I'm fine, Kazuhamon.
So, this is what the Enforcer's power is! We seem to have become too strong!
Be not proud, Samudramon. Have you already forgotten the mighty blow you were dealt in days past?
Of course not! That is why I kept fighting, getting stronger, beyond the ways of this world!
No matter how wounded, a single shot at Omegamon's Wart D would...
Master Shoma, what shall we do about them? MetalEtemon breathes yet.
His role is now complete. We've gotten the data sample we need for the updated BH program. For now, do with him as you will. I will work on finishing the AR plan. Omegamon's Wart D will soon be utterly broken. When that happens...
Your power.
You're not the only one with special permissions.
Hold on. Are you Shoma Suzuki? Are you the one who created the BH program? You were called to the digital world just like we were, right? If that's so, then why would you do this?
To control all worlds. To create a new world. To break down the doors that separate the countless parallel worlds. Nothing will separate our worlds. A massive new world, rife with confusion, will be born. Does it not make your heart sing?
What are you talking about? I'm totally lost.
That's fine. I don't need your understanding.
You! Hang on!
One more step, and we will see it as a declaration of war! Proceed only if you are ready to die! Spineless coward! Why should I even bother fighting you? We're off, Kuzuhamon!
Wait, there's still something we need to do.
I only fight the strong. I will leave this careless one to you.
Even though Master Shoma has given you the right to handle the BH program infection, you'll still go off on your own. We almost lost Omegamon's Wart D, who is critical for the coming AR plan, to the enemy. An unforgivable crime.
I only sought to please Master Shoma, to achieve the level of the three gods of ruin.
How absurd. You, follow in Titamon's stead?
What? Weren't you friends?
Little minds need not concern themselves with noble ideals.
Damn. I hate this. But I was so frightened I couldn't move.
As for me, I felt the same, if not worse, the first time I saw Omegamon's Wart D.
Fear may hold us back, but it would be awful if they got away with our ace in the hole.
Let's do what we can before complaining about it. Regrets are for after all is said and done. Lush, come here. We might be able to figure something out if I can analyze your data.
Yeah. All right.
Mameo, I'll leave that plan to you and Digimon.
Understood. It looks like they've come for us. Let's go back to the city. The partners need to rest.
I wonder if Lush is gonna be all right.
I know. She looked about ready to disappear.
I'm worried too, but let's let Mirai take care of her. We've got our own stuff to handle right now.
Right, the master plan.
That's right. Project Reincarnation, Talmon's brainchild.
Reincarnation? That's being reborn, right? Wait, or was that resurrection?
Either would work, actually. You're pretty sharp, huh?
This artist I like had a song called that on one of their albums.
Reincarnation, as the name suggests, is a code name for the plan to bring about the rebirth of the digital world. This world was nearly overrun by the BH program update. As it stands now, recovery would be near impossible. As such, better to return it to a state of pure data, purge it, and let it be reborn anew. That's the idea, anyway.
Purge the world and let it be reborn? Is that even possible?
It wouldn't be easy, but with a Megamon Sword D in our hands, it would be theoretically possible.
So, an AR plan. Those guys need a Megamon Sword D for their plan too. What's AR supposed to mean?
Normally, augmented reality, I think. But in this case, I can't figure out what they mean by it.
I believe they were saying it's a grand plan to tear down all the gates that keep the parallel worlds apart.
What would happen if you mashed the real world and digital world together like that?
Couldn't say. But you can be sure it'd cause a real panic in both of them.
At worst, two merging dissident worlds could interfere with one another so much as to lead both of them to ruin.
As in, the world would end?
We won't let it. We're gonna smash Suzuki and the others and take a Megamon Sword D back. That'll stop the AR plan, plus make reincarnation possible.
Hear, hear.
How are you not terrified of them, Kota?
I am, but how else are we supposed to save the world? Scared or not, we've got no choice. I don't know how much we can do, but let's do what we can. Right, Yukimura?
Right! I can see how fired up you are, Kota.
Yukimura! All right, let's go. Suddenly I feel like maybe we can actually do this.
Looks like we've got no time to be scared either, Rika. Time to roll up our sleeves and get going.
I don't think your sleeves are even long enough to roll up, Himari.
Then I'm already good.
Not to rain on the parade, but how exactly are we supposed to get Omegamon Sword D back?
Oh, right. They've got that power like Mirai's where they can just come and go through space.
So not only do we not know where they went, even if we did, we couldn't really chase them down.
Well, then we'd better let Mirai in on the plan first. She ought to turn up here once she's analyzed Loosh.
Meanwhile, there's something I must ask of all of you. The other core of Project Reincarnation is the town of Floatia. Keep populating it until the plan is ready to go.
Which means, time to gather more residents.
Roger, leave it to me.
Guess there's a sunrise at the end of every night. You're one reliable bunch.
We'll let you know when we hear from Mirai. You help gather residents too.
Loosh!
You okay? Nothing too painful happened.
Yeah.
What did the analysis reveal, then?
Some fascinating things indeed. The one that caught me by surprise at first was the makeup of Lucia's body. It highly resembles that of a Digimon. They have a similarity of, ready for this? 98.1%. That's enough to say that essentially Lucia is a Digimon, or as good as one anyway. The humans of this world are pure digital data, so they don't feel fatigue or hunger. But what about Lucia?
Actually, I'm pretty sure she talked about being hungry back when we first met.
And she said she was worn out when we escaped from Omega-Mon Zwart D in the server tower, too. So I'm not human? I'm not like you?
Lucia. Next, and this will be difficult for you too, Lucia, but that stuffed animal you were holding. I discovered traces of a network signal and some data transmissions coming from inside it. I've confirmed that most of what we've spoken about aloud was transmitted over the network to somewhere. Last, and most momentous and serious of all, Lucia was a carrier for the BH program.
Good heavens! Are you sure?
Positive. There was a program you might call the root virus, very cleverly concealed inside the animal.
Ah, so we looked over Lucia herself, but the stuffed animal was the blind spot.
Hang on. So is this thing still carrying the BH program? And if so, why is it anywhere near us?
Don't worry. I ran antivirus software and purged it.
Good. But what was the BH program doing hidden in Lucia's plush toy in the first place?
That's the problem. Lucia is an asymptomatic carrier, so considering that she lost her memories...
It's highly likely that she was being used.
Yes. Which makes the one using her...
Shoma Suzuki!
Did interrupting suddenly become all the rage here?
I betrayed everyone. I got you sick. Does that make me bad?
That's right. You couldn't have known Lucia.
I understand the temptation to blame yourself, Lucia, but regret won't change anything. You know what will? Getting some payback on the one who put you through all this.
Payback?
Yes. We'll thwart Shoma Suzuki's schemes and right the wrongs he inflicted on you and this world.
I like the idea, but the problem is that Suzuki is behind all of this, and we don't know where he is.
Oh, no need to worry about that. Lucia can tell us where he is.
Huh? I don't know that.
Your stuffed animal was transmitting data to wherever Shoma Suzuki is. If we follow that trace and pinpoint his network coordinates, we can pin him down. Once we have his coordinates, Talmon and I can use our skill to open a gate right to him.
So we'll turn the enemy's tricks against them. A fine idea.
So I'm useful?
Useful? You're indispensable. None of this would even work without you.
So I can stay here with you? Good! Then I'll totally do my best!
That's the spirit, Lucia.
Then Project Reincarnation is up to Talmon and Datamon, while Digimon, Mameo, and I pinpoint the signal coordinates.
Roger that.
So, back to recruiting the residents for us, huh?
Looks like it. Might as well start now. Come on, you and Kota, let's go.
All right, this is everyone.
Well then, let's dive right in and hear how everyone's work has turned out.
Thanks to all of your hard work, Floatia is now capable of launching Project Reincarnation. The town is now effectively a massive computer processor. If we insert Omegamon Swart D here as the core, his purification power, combined with the antivirus, should bring about a total data purge.
You're gonna turn the town into a purification device?
Indeed. We will load the entire digital world into the town, and after the purge, revive it as reborn data. This is, in essence, reincarnation.
Where are you gonna store all that data? You can't just store a copy of all of the digital world inside the digital world itself, can you?
You're right. We'll need to resolve all network gaps and migrate the data somewhere else for a time. And this is one colossal heap of data. So we'll need to move it, purge it, and swap it back chunk by chunk.
But then, won't the reborn data get infected by the BH program as soon as we restore it?
There are grounds for concern, but we have no other option.
Wait, there may be one other way.
What do you mean?
We've nearly pinpointed the address that Lucia's toy was transmitting to, Shoma Suzuki's location.
Where is it? Somewhere in the digital world?
No, it's in a place called the Singular Zone.
What? The Singular Zone? Impossible! The Singular Zone is where the digital world's deleted data ends up. Not unlike what the human world calls the Beyond. The idea that it exists at all, let alone that a human could set foot there, is pure fantasy.
I was skeptical too, but facts are facts. We found a vast, essentially infinite blank space in the area that was picking up Lucia's signal. In there, we observed multitudes of formless blocks of data, plus the data of a number of Digimon, and one human.
An infinite blank space, you say? If that's true, the AR plan may be closer to realization than we thought. But...
An infinite space? Sounds like the perfect place to move the data to.
Exactly. No need to move it piece by piece. We could migrate all the data there together at once.
What about a way to access the Singular Zone? Have you found one?
Once Talmon finds his head, he can open the way.
Huh. My head is where it always is. I am perfectly calm.
Clearly. So there should be no problem.
We did it, Lush! This is a big feat. Really? I have big feet? I do not have big feet. They're normal size.
You said it yourself.
Anyway, things sure are looking brighter for us. Just have to set the plan in motion now.
Coda and I can go to the server tower and retrieve the digital world's backup data. They say that everything since the inception of the digital world is recorded and stored there. There might be some important data there that we'd need to have reincarnated.
Way to casually drop a critical mission on us.
Talmon and Lucia and I will go beneath the town and open the gate to the Singular Zone.
What should I do?
You're in charge of defending the town, Himari. Who knows when the enemy might stop by?
Okay, you got it.
You. We want you on the front line. You'll enter the Singular Zone, thwart Suzuki's plans, get Omegamon Swart D back, and save all our worlds.
Okay, so that should open up the Singular Zone for us, which will actually mean we can head in there and start recruiting some more Digimon next episode. So mean if we pressed through it, we would be able to finish the game, but we'll pick up all the Digimon in the different levels as we go, just so that, you know, like, we've got guides for them all. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys in the next episode, and we'll start working through the Singular Zone.